Welcome to Andy's Garage. I'm Andy Phillips. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the battery in your vehicle. So let's go ahead and get started. Now to complete this video, the only thing that you will need is the replacement battery for your specific vehicle. Now in order to figure out what battery you need for your vehicle, if you go to either Walmart, Advanced Auto, AutoZone, any kind of automotive place where the battery is, a lot of times there's either a little terminal where you can look up your vehicle and find out the model, or sometimes they'll have a booklet as shown here.
Next to the battery rack, you'll have the terminal or the catalog, and all you want to do then is just go into this little computer system and you're going to look up the actual make, and then next you'll find the year of your vehicle, and then once you select that, then you're going to find the model of your vehicle as well. And then from there, you'll be able to cycle through the different options they have for batteries. As we see here, the 24F is the part number, but there's different models, and each one may last longer. They're going to be more expensive. And then at that point, you'll just cross-reference it here on the rack and pick up that battery and head out.
And then once you determine what battery your vehicle takes, and then you decide what you want to spend for it, as far as if you want the value or if you want the gold series, things like that, and you have your battery, then you'll need that. And then all you'll need is a socket and ratchet with the correct socket size to remove the actual nuts holding on the terminals to remove your battery. Now some batteries, because the one I have here is a top mount, some of them are actually side mount on a lot of GM vehicles as shown here. And for those also, you would just need the socket size to remove that actual lead from the connection to the battery itself, and that's all you'll need in order to disconnect it and then reconnect it.
Now looking under the hood, normally you'll find the battery as shown here on the right side, but in some cases, like this vehicle here, it may be on the left side, so it's a good idea to open it up and get a feel for it. And in other cases, as shown here, sometimes the battery can be underneath a battery cover. And in those cases, you would then need to remove that battery cover. And once you slide that off, then you'll be able to access the battery and remove it.
Next thing that you want to do is you want to remove your ground and your positive terminals from the battery. You always want to start with your ground, so we'll go ahead and remove that one. And then once you've got that, you can remove it, put it off to the side, and then you can head over here to remove your positive connection. Just go ahead and do that by hand, and then we can remove this. We'll move these cables out of the way, and then we're ready to lift the old battery out. So pull that out. So the old battery's out. We're going to go ahead and get the new one. We'll put it in, and then we'll just reconnect everything up, and that'll wrap it up. Here's our new battery. We're going to go ahead and slide it into position. It'll drop right in there, fits right in. And then if your vehicle has the little locking rods, then you'll go ahead and insert them in place, and then you'll be able to tighten this crossbar support. If not, then you're ready to just go ahead and start connecting. So we'll go ahead and take these tabs off. And now let's tighten these cables back on. And we'll start by connecting the positive. Just go ahead and slide that over. And then we'll tighten that nut. Make sure it's secure. You don't want to over tighten it. And then now we're ready to put the ground one on. Everything's nice and solid. Okay, so the new battery's in, everything is connected and secure. Let's go ahead and start it up. All right, so as we just saw, everything works good, battery's working fine, car's starting fine. So the next thing that you want to do, you want to go ahead now and take your old battery back to the place where you purchased your new one. You should have been given kind of like a little voucher receipt, so that way when you bring the core back, you'll get credit, because you will get money back on that. So, and you definitely don't want to dispose of this in the trash. So at this point, you can take this back, wrap this up, and that takes care of changing the battery on your vehicle. Please send me any questions or comments you may have. I would love to hear from you. As always, I appreciate all the support. So please like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.